as I promised that I'm gonna create a series of video on different programming languages. But today I decided that no, I'm not gonna create uh, individual video for individual programming language. So I decided that I'm gonna create a website where I'm gonna use each and every languages that you will learn everything all together. You don't have to have any practical knowledge on those programming languages, but I'm gonna use everything in that series of video in that Ajax website. I mean, I'm gonna use Laravel PHP and then jQuery, JavaScript, every languages, every mainstream languages to create that website, and then you will learn everything in there. So it's gonna be very easy. So from today I'm gonna, yeah, start that series of video, and then today I will first design the database. I will schema design of my database, and then I will jump into coding, real life coding. Uh, Let me talk about some importance of schema design before jumping to coding. Um, Suppose you have a big website. Some client gave you to create a website. So you just start to coding, and then you are thinking about the logic and then the database you need. So everything altogether will actually bombard your brain. So to avoid those kind of problem, you first of all you have to design all your database, and then connect every table. I mean, keep I mean create a relationship with the table you have in the database, and then start coding. It's gonna actually save your 5 to 6 days to create a website. Suppose you need 20 days to create a website, it will decrease your days like 15. So it's helped that kind of way. So let's get started. All website we have a admin panel, right? We have the admin access on admin panel, so we need to have access that admin panel. That's why we need a admin table, right? So we're gonna start with admin table, and then every table of a database has a unique key, right? So it's a that unique key ID, and then what kind of column we put in a table, a admin table. Usually we put like username, so user, and then we're gonna put email address, right? Email address, and then we put password, right? So is password. So we actually create a admin table. So admin table, we need just username, email, password, and I created it, right? And then what kind of thing we need in the agency website? In agency website, a agency might have like their portfolio, their previous work, what kind of technology they provide to customer, and what kind of technology they use to develop website or an app, what kind of service they provide to customer, and then they have like employees, and then they have employees social media. That kind of thing actually come first when we think about the agency website, right? So we're gonna start with first technology tables. How we're gonna actually manipulate the technology table with other table, profile table with other table. I'm gonna show you in details right now. So let's get started with the technology table. So I'm gonna put it. The table name is technology, right? This for then we have a primary key, and then we're gonna put like technology name. What kind of technology you use? The technology name we come first, and then we need a slug because we need to go another single page. by clicking this slug. So we need a slug in technology table, and then we're gonna for laundry laundry description. We're gonna for short description. Short. Sorry, so I have some runny nose, So yeah, and then technology image. Of course, we have an image for a technology, right? So that's why we put a column name technology image. And then status, we can on off the technology. I mean, when we need the technology, we can off it on it by the status. So you will, when I'm gonna jump into coding, then you will understand why we need status or long descriptions, flag, short description. So first of all, just focus what I'm doing right now. Then when I'm gonna start coding, then you will know everything. Then we're gonna start with another table. That's gonna be portfolio. A company has a portfolio. That's previous work, right? So we have a portfolio, of course. Portfolio. I don't know. Portfolio mean portfolio, right? Portfolio table. Okay. And then primary key, and we have project type. What kind of project is this? Project type. Sorry, project type. And then we have this project type should be a primary key, unique key. Should be unique key. Okay. And then we'll have technology. What kind of technology we're gonna use? What kind of technology we're gonna use? So technology name. Then we can put, sorry, I message. Then go for project name. What kind of project it was? For that we need a project name. Then we will have product name. What kind of product is this? Right? Then we'll have client name. To which client we did this project. Okay? And then project image. Of course, we'll have an image for our project, right? So we have project image. Okay, we are pretty much done with this. And then, of course, we'll have a link which will redirect me to the main project. Then, project status. Is it a government project or is it a private project or local project? What kind of project is this? That's why we need a project status. Okay, so this the pretty much I'm pretty much done with the portfolio table. Then we're gonna put it here, and we have to search if we have any connection with the technology or portfolio table. Of course, we have a connection. When we put the information here, when we put the information, just search it. The what kind of thing we need in portfolio or what kind of thing we need from technology from portfolio. Just think about it. So, of course, we need what kind of technology we used. So this technology will go to this portfolio because what kind of technology we used to create this portfolio, to create this project. That's why we have a connection between technology and portfolio. So we're gonna create a connection for this one to this one to this one. So we have one-to-one connection for this. Okay. And then we can put another table. Actually, uh, company has obviously a profile, right? So we can create a profile table. Profile, company profile, this, and then company logo, where from company logo, and then company name, and then client feedback, right? We can put here client feedback. Client feedback, and then company number, company email, and then we put a category. Category for this, what kind, I mean, what kind of profile is this? Is gonna be to a home page, to a about page, to what kind of page I'm gonna use it? For that, we need a category. Category. Okay. So I'm gonna put it a integer, unique value, unique key. So yeah, I'm pretty much done with these two. Right. So for table we have already done with, and then we can think what is we need to create a agency website, right? So we can do service. What kind of service this company actually provide? We can put a service table, right? So service table, service. Okay. So service name, obviously, that service will have a name. So I put service name, and then uh, long description of the service. Yeah, see, and of course, a short description. You will understand more when I will start coding. So just let's think about it right now. But when we will start to coding, then we will know what kind of thing is this, what I'm gonna do with this. So you will get a clear idea. That So we'll have a slug. Slug means I have to redirect to one page to another page. So I will use a slug. I'm not gonna use any ID, unique ID. I'm gonna use a slug. So you understand that? And then yeah, it's pretty much done. I'm with it. Yeah, but I don't need anything else for that. I'm gonna delete this. So we have to think that we have any connection with a service table to profile to portfolio to technology. If have any connection, we have to connect it on the table, right? So where we have connection, we might have connection with project type to service. Okay, so what kind of service is this? What kind of portfolio? So we have a good connection with it. We can connect it here to this two. That service tables connection will provide the service. So yeah, you understand that. Yeah. If think about it, if we have any other connection with any other table, no, I think it's good. We don't need to think more. We have connection with this and that table. So yeah. So what else we need to create a agency website? What else we need? Think about it. Of course, uh, for what company we're gonna create this website, this kind of website will have their employee. So we have employee table, right? So we can create an employee table. Employee, sorry, employee table. And what we will put for employee table? Of course, employee names, employee's image, and this employee phone number, employee designation, employee category, right? So yeah, you can start with name, uh, employee image, of course, designation, of course, and then employee phone number. Always think, I mean, programming way, not a usual way. So you will understand. Email, email, category, kind of category ID, category ID. What kind of uh, um, um, employee is this? That's why we need a category, right? So we have integer status. We're gonna put it unique key. So yeah. So think if we have any connection with any other table, right? With employee table. So if we need, do we need any employee in any part of this table? Just think about it. I might need employee name, technology, portfolio, service. No, I don't think we have any other connection with these three table. So yeah, I don't need any employee in technology, in portfolio, in service. I don't think so. But when we start coding, we'll know better about it. Okay. But now initially, I don't think I have any connection with technology, portfolio, service tables. And then we can create employee social media. Of course, we have to put the employee social media in our website, right? So employee social media, employee social, right? It's employee social. And then what we can put in employee social media, of course, employee ID, because we need employee in employee social employee ID. That's why we need to connect it, right? I mean, we have to connect employee to employee social media. That's then we can actually find all the social media of all. I mean, individual social media of individual people. So employee ID, and then we can put Facebook, Facebook. We can put Instagram. We can put LinkedIn, linked, LinkedIn, LinkedIn. Okay. We can put Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Quora. Okay. So we have to connect. I mean, we need uh, all the employees' social media. So of course we have to connect. We have a relation with employee table and employee social media. So what relation we have? That's it. So I need this here. So we can find individual people. If we put a query for certain people with employee ID, then we will get the individual people of individual ID or individual social media. That should have a connection in it. Okay. So what else we can have? Oh, of course, we'll have a banner for a website, right? Okay. So banner, of course, banner image will put. Then we a bit usually we put a btn, I mean button. So btn text, btn btn link, and link. Of course, we can put a status there. Okay, so I don't think we have any connection with any of this table. So keep it here. Keep it single. So of course, people have to connect. I mean, the potential client, potential customer have to connect with the company. So we have, of course, we have a connectivity form or connectivity quota form. So we need a, of course, we need a form or we need a quota form for a website. That's why we need to create a table for quota form, right? Contract form, first contract form, contract. What field we can afford in a contract form? Name, email. Who's gonna fill up the contract form is gonna put their name, email, of course subject. What kind of subject is this? What is all about? They can put it here, and then we can put phone number, and then query. What kind of query is this? What query they have? They can put it here. So we have a contact table ready. Okay, keep it here, and then what else we have? Oh yes, of course, we need to make a dynamic menu. So menus. So we have menu name, parent menu, status. I don't think I have to keep it unique. Should be unique. Primary key, okay? So yeah, leave it here. And then we can create another form quota. People can generate quota themselves. I mean code. CO. I don't know if it is right or not. Okay, it's code, okay? Is it code? Yeah, it's code. Then, of course, name. Who's gonna fill up the form? Of course, will have put their name. They have to. They can actually put their name, email, of course, phone number, phone number, and then service. What kind of service they are looking for? Then status. Okay, the status matter we'll understand when I'm gonna start the coding. So I'm not gonna explain it now. Okay. So this. So we actually have created all the table of the website we're going to create. So it's going to help us out to code so fast. Okay, we don't have to think anything. We when we're going to start to coding, we don't have to think about the table. What kind of table we need? What kind of stuffs we need to add? We don't have to think anything about it. We will just when we start coding, we'll just start to think about the logic. We're not gonna think about any table, any connection, any business logic, this and that. We already created business logic. Now we're gonna start to coding. Okay, so actually, before start to coding, when you complete the database design, schema design, then it will help you a lot. It will save your more than more than 2 to 3 days. You don't have to think anything about. Okay, so always try to design your database before you start coding. It will help, and I do that same. So yeah, it's our schema design. It's our all the table we need in the agency website. I mean, uh, of course, agency website have an admin panel, profile, employee table, employee social media, technology, portfolio, service, contact, coda, banner, menus. So not only as in website, any website you will create, you have to create this schema. I mean, you have to design this schema diagram and then start to coding. It will help you a lot. So yeah, this is for today. I'm gonna start coding from tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.